Making sure that I'm being fucking seen. Jesus Christ. Trying to see if it will work out. I hate that it doesn't work. Okay, it's working now. Great, let me see how stupid I look. Stupid. Alright, I don't look super stupid. Let me see the camera. Everything is good. Oh. Okay, so this is my regular hair. Oh, actually, let me see how you can hear me. Okay, let me lower this a little bit. Okay, and that's the highest amount. That's how close I can get. Maybe if I put the camera a little bit lower. La 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 la. Whoa whoa whoa. Okay, testing. Things is working out. Oh, why do I look like a crackhead? I hate this. Seriously. Oh my god, seriously, I feel like a crackhead. Okay, so, well, I'm back. I'm freaking back. I'm fucking tired and annoyed, but I'm excited to watch more videos for sure. As you can see that there goes my name and socials. I'm so excited, honestly, super very excited. But yeah, let's watch some things. Let me see the camera. Is the camera good? I hope the camera is good. I feel like a crackhead. Like seriously, let me pull some hair from this side. And then let me pull some hair from this side. Let me see if I look like a crackhead. Do I look like a crackhead? I do look like a fucking crackhead. Like, a for real crackhead. Oh, I need some hair, because I hate it. I hate my hair. The way that it forms, the way that it gets all tangly and nasty and everything. Okay, let's see how it looks. Oh my god, I look like a fucking crackhead. Oh, I hate my natural hair. This is my natural hair. Like, I seriously hate it. It's so straight. Look at this. I'm gonna have to be back. Give me a second. Okay, I'm a new person now. I'm a new person. Oh, fudge. My hat is looking like a crackhead hat. Give me a second. I have a big ass head, I guess. What the hell? I'm so freaking pissed off. Things are not working out. Okay, they're maybe like this. Yeah, that will help for sure. Give me a second. I brought the light with me. I brought the light with me. Do I look like a crackhead? Oh my god. I feel like a crackhead. Let me see how big of a crackhead I look. I look semi-crackish. You see, this is why I hate my straight hair. It's just so straight. I freaking hate it. You know what? I need to deal with that. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. Okay, a little raised up. Yeah. I guess it's better than how I had it. Ugh. I need to curl my hair, like seriously. I hate it that it's not curled. Like it looks like a crackhead. So freaking annoying. Okay. Well, let me make this again smaller. Okay. And now, yeah, okay, so sorry for all that, but I'm back. Like I said, I'm freaking back. I'm excited to watch things, and we're for sure gonna watch something, but let's see what we would watch. Oh my god, I don't know if I do, but I put coconut oil in my entire body, right? And it's a brand new thing that I'm doing. Like, this is recent, like not very, very like every time. So this is something recent that I've been doing, and since like the beginning of 2024, so you know, that's still very short amount of time. But I mean, every time that I shower, I try to like, you know, put coconut oil. But the thing about it is that it's an oil, and so when I put my hands down, it gets everywhere, everywhere. It's so annoying. But okay. Meth Addict interview. That's crazy. Uh, do, 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 what else is out there in the world? Pay 2 private investigators to follow each other. That's fucking crazy. Alright, that seems interesting. Alright.
Last year, I paid a private investigator to follow me for a month. They found out my deepest, darkest secrets.
I guess you've got quite a good singing voice.
So it's time to turn the tables. I'm gonna hire 2 private investigators to follow.
It sounds like they're British. Are they British? Seems fun. Never been to Britain. The what's her name? Queen Elizabeth. Honestly, I don't like kings and queens, so let's not even start there.
Each other.
Oh no, I know who he is.
All the while, I'll be following them.
I think we're both there on that road.
You know what I find crazy? Like, weren't like different like places there? Like, did they had one king? Like, did England always had one unifying king throughout all the time, or were they always fighting? I think they were always fighting like small kingdoms, weren't they? I think they were.
Goal is to capture a photo of both of them
I don't know.
in the same frame, and hopefully they'll have no idea I'm there. So, right, this all hinges on a plan. So this is my plan. There will be 2 private investigators, Sherlock and Watson. Sherlock was the investigator who followed me last year. Where were you? But we're going to be starting with Watson. I am going to hire Watson to follow Sherlock for about a week. After a while has passed, I'm going to get Sherlock to follow Watson. It's not possible to get these 2 private investigators to follow each other on the same day and them not realise. These guys are experts, and they're not like me last year who was just scranning chips without a care in the world. If there are any patterns that emerge, I will then try and be in that location at the same time without either of them knowing and get a photo of them. So I think first up, I have a meeting with Watson.
He's in the secretive of locations. Sainsbury's.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Let me see. Never been to one of those. What the hell is even that? Give me 1 second. I don't know why it does this. Give me a second. That's stupid. It's doing something stupid I don't want it to do. Come on, I said no to that. Don't be doing that. Now I'm taking time. Why is it still doing that? Oh, it's so freaking annoying. No, I don't want you to do that. Okay, anyways. Doesn't matter. Supporting British farmies. What the hell is farmies? What the hell am I even saying sometimes? Continue without attempting. Perfect. What is this? Supporting for British farming, meaning supporting local growers and suppliers. Alright. What is this? Is it like a Walmart? Wow, I've never heard of any of these stores. This is crazy. A celebration cake. Ooh, groceries? Oh, it's a grocery store. Oh, I've heard of Aldi. Ways to save with Sainsbury. Wow, crazy stuff. This is crazy. Seems fun. Okay, I mean... Oh, they also have this type of things. And groceries. They have everything. Wow, that's cool. Okay, never heard of that, but it seems like something that I would like. Like, that's so cool.
I met this new private investigator and it seemed like my reputation had preceded me.
A couple of months ago, I did a video in which a private investigator followed me.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So that's it. We've been basically looking to get you to conduct some work on the private investigators that followed me last time. Following other PIs, is that something that is done within the industry or not?
Yeah, I've done it a little bit before. It's sort of in the field of house surveillance, if you know those.
I didn't, but it was interesting to hear that PI on PI action wasn't as rare as I'd thought. Counter-surveillance is an umbrella term for any measures that are used to prevent surveillance. So if you think you're being followed, you can hire someone to follow the follower. And I was hiring Watson for a week, so there was plenty for him to get stuck into.
Name, where he works, where he lives, that'll be a bit very start him off with.
That's crazy. So please stop. Why are you bitching for?
For the way I look. I've been quite busy over the last couple of days.
You're welcome.
How big is London? Like, I would imagine it's pretty big, right?
Is it to Luton?
But Watson has sent me back some of the surveillance pictures he's taken of Sherlock, and they are fantastic. It is sweet vindication to see somebody who followed me for a month getting his just desserts. Apparently his schedule is incredibly regular, so he thinks he's doing another surveillance job. I mean, I'm amazed at how much he got photos of another PI, but...
That's crazy that there's actual, like, you know, private investigators. Like, how do you, like, it's so hard to have your own business, but how can you be a private investigator and, like, you know, market yourself whenever, you know, you're trying to be secretive?
The hunter has become the hunted.
Watson was so confident that he knew Sherlock's routine. A couple of days later, he invited me to join him, to showcase what it was like.
Well, I guess there's no pictures involving, just the number, and you just call them. So you really don't know how the person looks, I guess.
In the field. And I don't think my nerves were helping the situation.
Do you want to crouch at all, or is it just... It's quite nerve-wracking.
I think you might be on the film.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
We're okay being, like, quite close behind him.
Yeah, we've not done anything yet to suggest that we're following him.
I love watching Breaking Bad, and whenever they would do this kind of things, I get the paranoia. Like, I would also be so paranoid of, you know... Oh, give me a second. I would also be so paranoid of, you know, getting caught or something. Or not getting caught, but, like, getting just everybody knowing where I am every single moment. That's scary. But you know what? If they know that it's scary, they got you. So you're going to avoid, you know, that kind of stuff. For sure. Or, like you said, counter surveillance would be something that I would be like... You know what? Let me do this. This might be the answer. Oh, Why did I fucking do that? What the hell is wrong with me?
I had seen what I needed to see, and the first part of my plan was complete. Watson had followed Sherlock, so now it was time to make contact with an old friend. Hello, how are we? Did you see the video in the end?
Yes, I did. Quite a few of my co-workers saw it as well.
I was just calling to see whether I could hire you again for another job, but not to follow me. We're kind of doing another video where I want to see how much information you can get if you follow another private investigator. I have a name. Is it enough if I just kind of give you a name and I can tell you that he is a PI?
Yes, go for it.
His name is. If you can gather as much information as you can about him over the next week, mainly to do with locations. That's basically what we're after.
Absolutely, I'll send you daily updates from this one.
Great. Thank you so much. Now, did I feel bad for slightly double-crossing a...
You know, I think that's crazy how you just give someone a name and you tell them what they're doing. Oh my god, like you're literally your private stalker. He's stalking for you. Surveillance. What the hell am I even thinking? Like, what the hell is going in my brain? There's nothing going in my brain. That's why I'm like, Asol. Seriously? Fucking hate him. He always leaving my room for no goddamn
private
reason.
investigator, a man who even knows my Wi-Fi password.
KGH6SN7P.
No, not at all, because I have Dashlane installed. Dashlane is what you need if you want to give yourself some
Alright.
extra protection online.
I was not expecting
Dashlane
that
stores
one.
all of your passwords, your payment information, and
Okay.
personal information in one very secure place. It also generates a different password for you when you're creating accounts. If you use the same password for everything, when one database gets hacked, suddenly your password is available for the world to see. This is how your passwords get accessed by the Sherlock and Watsons of this world. I blooming love Dashlane.
I
and they
really
give you a little
honestly
extra layer
hate
of protection.
this.
Dashlane is
This is
powered
one
by
of my
security
biggest
technology and
well,
machine
not
learning. So
fear,
it's
but
clever.
like,
And because
I'm
of this
just
technology,
like-
it consistently ranks as the best password manager available. No
You're
matter
gonna
what
have a
password
good
browser you're
password,
using,
you're gonna
every
have a
sharing
good
experience
thing,
in one
and like
page.
VPN and
Try to use the promo
everything.
code MAXWELL50 to
Fuck,
get
people are
50% off and
crazy
upgrade
with
to a premium
computers.
plan.
Imagine,
The best for the flush pit. Now,
fucking,
diligent.
imagine, what's the other computer called? The other super fucking smart computer. Oh, I can't remember at the moment. I'm always thinking about it. That's my Roman Empire. Oh, what is it fucking called? No. Oh, what's it called? Oh, quantum computing. There we go. I had to write, yes. I couldn't find it with supercomputer. I was like, what is it? What is it that I can find it with? And the most simple terms was, supercomputer, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. However, even supercomputers are binary code-based machines reliant. Okay, the struggle to solve certain kind of problems is a supercomputer gets stumped. That is probably because of the big classical machine was asked to solve a problem with the high degree of complexity. What is quantum computing? It's just a high degree of complexity. Do supercomputers use binary? Supercomputers use binary digits bits that can only exist in one or two states, 0 or 1. Quantum computer uses quantum bits, qubits that can exist in multiple states at once, which allows them to perform certain calculations much faster than traditional computers. That is crazy. It chooses both of the answers at once. It says, so if you want this, it's gonna give me that answer. That's crazy. I like that. Wow. I think that's gonna be good. I think, oh my god, there's so much oil in my fucking desk. I'm like dripping oil. Oh, I hope that I can live to see this computer be used in almost daily basis. Oh, I think it has been being used, but like not. No, I don't think it has. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that's crazy, honestly. Crazy stuff.
Incredibly diligent. Not only does he send me an email every single day as a roundup, but he also sends me an email whenever his location changes.
And in every daily roundup email, it stated that Watson would leave a property between the hours of 13:02 p.m. and 13:07 p.m. This was what I needed. The photo of both of them was a go. The first thing I did was hire a car. I knew that being in a car would make me the most inconspicuous. My car, however, is incredibly conspicuous, as it's been a large part of my channel. With a fresh whip, I nervously headed to Crescent.
Picked up a car, a rental car. It's not my car, obviously, because my car's quite conspicuous.
Oh my eye.
Right, I apologise if I'm not that chatty, because I am really quite nervous.
I knew the location, and I knew the approximate time that both Sherlock and Watson would be there, and I was getting closer.
About to reach the street. You know, this is where I need to be really careful. I've no idea where Sherlock is going to be. You know what his car looks like.
I was looking for a grey Volkswagen. I knew it well as I'd sat behind it a few weeks earlier. And I had visuals.
I can see Sherlock's car. Well, I can see a Volkswagen.
Oh my god, honestly, I was like, wait, what the hell is going on with the car? I fucking forgot that this is England. They're fucking driving the other side. Oh my god, you know what fucking show I fucking love? Let me fucking show you. Let me really show you what fucking show I love. Let me put this bitch out. What's that bitch's name? There we go, that bitch. I fucking love her so fucking much. She's the fucking best. Oh, are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious right now?
Oh yeah!
Whoa, what's going on?
I'm not even bragging, but me and my friends are all pretty much quiche. Like, if you couldn't tell from looking at us.
Yeah, like basically.
And if you don't know, quiche is a word that I made up. And it basically means hot. But
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this is literally my hair right now. Literally.
like it's a step above hot.
No,
it's like more than just hot.
I'd say basically
It's more than not just hot, you know?
quiche is hot to the point where you want to have sex with it.
Yeah, like rootable. Like there's hot and then there's quiche. One of the main measures of quiche-ness is your box gap.
Box
And
gap,
basically
yeah,
what it is like if maybe you could pop up in it.
Yeah, you got the best
is
box
like
gap.
you don't want the thighs to touch at all. So you want sort of like at least a 3-finger, and I'll just demonstrate by.
Better, basically.
If you've got your thighs rubbing together from fat, then you need to think about what you're eating, or maybe just accept the fact that you're never going to be quiche. So is
Never
it true that you
quiche.
guys are
I
all
don't think I'm
vegetarians?
quiche.
Oh my god, that is so mean.
Oh my god, how fat is Erin?
Disgusting.
Seriously, she's put on so much
Don't
weight.
fucking fork.
She's fucking ridiculous. It's like someone's like pumped her up or something. She's like, hey Erin, have you lost weight lately? You look really good.
Do you need a tampon to me? It's been a fucking bitch.
Oh, why? Do you want to stick it in me?
Heavy.
Where the fuck is my Coke Zero? Did you drink it? Fuck my life. Don't touch my Coke Zero. I want one of your iced coffees that you do.
No, go away.
Please, Daddy. I'm thirsty.
I'm not your
James
slave.
thirsty. Come on, Daddy.
I'm not your slave. Go away.
Oh my god, I fucking love this. He's such a fucking drag queen. I fucking love him.
I've had a long
My
day.
friend on Facebook.
Go away.
I'm blocking you from Facebook.
Blocking you from Facebook. Oh my god, so ridiculous.
Erin Walker is this boarder, and she is, seriously, no offense, such a dumb bitch. She's pretty much a confirmed lesbian,
Literally me talking about every single one of my friends.
and she's seriously, no offense. Erin Walker is this boarder, and she is seriously, no offense, such a dumb bitch.
Seriously, not
She's pretty
offense,
much
but she's a
confirmed
such
lesbian.
bitch.
She's
Such a
severely
fucking
overweight,
bitch.
and she's like a massive suck. Okay. 2 towels. I need 2.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want to arouse certain people.
Why?
Some of us are straight in here.
God, she's so trash.
Hold them still, bitches.
Literally fucking me. Trying to seduce someone.
Fucking delete it, you stupid slut!
What on earth's going on in here? Girls, stop! Jamie, enough! Enough!
The homeless. The retarded. The
Bitch.
black, to name a few. But that is all about to change. Because Kwame is coming to live with me and my family in our massive house while he's awaiting housing placement. It's gonna be insane. Get out!
Stop, it's so
Get
funny.
out.
I'm getting
Mom!
my books. It's still my room. You don't have to be a fucking bitch.
Well, don't fucking come in when Kwame's in here, you fucking perv.
Tits out for the boys. Kwame. Tits out for the boys. Tits out for the boys.
I am not fucking that, you fucking bitch! Go away, I'll get my dad to fucking bash the shit out of you! I fucking hate you! And I was like, I was looking at his
I
eyes.
fucking love her. Oh my god, I remember this. Oh my god, I think she had a crush on him or something like
I
that.
was like, oh my god, do you know what I mean? It's like, I was so aroused. As I look back on my education, he'll
I don't
you
know if
know
she
that you're-
moves. If this one is where she moves. Oh, I think this is the one.
Each year, thousands of Australian citizens are nominated. People who make a significant contribution, demonstrate
I was a finalist for Dolly Cover Girl of the Year.
Should have won. Yeah.
Going for school captain like each week.
I think this is like.
I know that sounds
totally
rude,
with
but
you. Like,
like,
I think this is the beginning of her. Yeah, and then he also had a show where he had like multiple characters, and that's also a great show. I like it. But back to Britain, not Australian.
Which I know is what
But I mean, that is one of the colonies from British colonies. Well, or the. Most European settlers in Australia in the early colonial years were convicts sent by the British government. There were also some free settlers, however, people who chose to leave their homes in Britain and make their new lives in the colonies. I'm so fucking stupid. What the fuck? What type of settlers came to Australia? The first settlers at Sydney consisted of about 850 convicts and their Marine guards and officers, led by Governor Arthur Phillip. They arrived at Botany Bay in the first fleet of 9 transport ships, accompanied by small warships in January 1788. Damn, and then the United States colony were all the Puritans. Oh, we're so pure, and they were convicts. That's fucking crazy, they were convicts. Wow. Australians and Americans, they come from the same mother.
drives. I can't see the number.
One is like the little close-minded son, and the other one is the all outgoing one.
He's got a really.
Who doesn't have weapons? You tell me. The one who cares, or the one who cares about laws and religion, or the convicts? Which one does not have no guns? Which one? Which one? Which one has no gun?
Really distinctive air freshener in his car. I think that is him. I'm about 70, 80 yards away from him, which is why I've got this long lens, but I think I can see his car.
Now to wait for Watson, and after about 12 minutes...
Is there... Right, I'm almost certain that I got the shot. Like, both of them were definitely on that road right then. I'm absolutely buzzing. I just need to check in the laptop. I think we've got it. Had a look on the laptop. Here it is. You might not be able to see. We're going to need to zoom in. That is Sherlock. If you zoom in, you can see dingly dangling down from his wing mirror is air freshener. And then all the way at the end there, you can barely see him, is Watson. Two PIs in the same photo who have been hired to follow each other, and they had no idea I was there. That's rather silly. Silly to the max.
It is silly. It is very silly. Oh, he's such a silly cat. Silly, silly, silly cat. Wow.
Kids, and in middle school, he was suspected virtually online.
Oh, I think I've seen this. Oh, crystal meth.
All right, so Juliana.
Yes.
Juliana, where are you from originally?
Los Angeles.
You grew up in LA?
Yes.
Tell me about how you grew up. Yeah, with your...
I went to Portland, Oregon first, and I went to Ocho Coco, Parkville, Horace, and Forest, and Monasteries, Ministry.
Okay, I'll watch that. Give me a second though. Oh fuck. I dropped something. But it's all alright. But it's all alright. But it's all alright. Oh fuck. This stupid stuff. Okay. This is the best it's gonna be. Honestly, the best it's gonna fucking be. So sorry for that. Water.
All right, so Juliana.
Yes.
Juliana, where are you from originally?
Los Angeles.
You grew up in LA?
Yes.
Tell me about how you grew up. Yeah,
I went to Portland, Oregon first, and I went to Ocho Coco, Parkville, Horace, and Forest, and Monasteries, Ministries. And it was a taxidermist area, and so we were like little pet detectives of Little Tokyo. And I found this lady named Lacey Tuttle in the 4th and Alameda apartments. And she was the reason why I was sent to Los Angeles. And so she's my identical twin sister. And she came out here to be a model. And so she has a very well-to-do, but then she disappeared. You remember the Lacey Peterson case? Lacey Tuttle was her married name. And so I came out here to get her and to take pictures of her to send back to Portland, Oregon, that she's still alive. Because the second she got married, her name got lost in the system. And so they blamed me for her death. Because when poor boo-hoo, she's no longer alive. So I was like, I'll be Lacey Tuttle. So I was like pressing the button. And I was like, and CO, I have your messages for you. I got 2 drop dead gorgeous facts.
Tell me about your family, your parents.
My parents, they are absolutely white.
Are you white?
No.
What are you?
I am Native American.
You're Native American?
Yeah.
But your parents are white?
Yes.
Tell me about your parents.
They are Negro official lovers. They like got so fucked in the asshole black so many times with Michael Jackson. I mean, like, hell, now Michael Jackson's Mariah Carey, like.
So describe your childhood to me.
Sexual, sensual, and sexual.
With who?
With everybody, ambiance.
Who are you having sex with?
The dollars that get dropped into my lap, hello.
Hey, Hey, I agree with you, hon. I agree with you on that one. Honestly, yes, Mama, yes. Wow, I hope you made more than just $5, so. Like if I made millions, or if any, any. I have not made money while selling my body. Oh my god.
When you were a kid.
When I was a kid.
I do like your wig. Okay. Cute.
Yeah, that would get-
I think me with that wig, I'm just gonna go. Make my chinos, my curls even bigger. And high def chinos. That hair is not stiff whatsoever, okay? It's not
Tips
stiff.
being a stripper.
She was a stripper.
No, when you were a kid.
When I was a kid, I would get tips being a stripper.
When you were a kid. How old were you when you started stripping?
4 years old.
4.
Yeah, the feds came and picked me up, and they were like, "You way too fine."
And, you've been doing drugs since when, Juliana?
I was in the embryo sac stations.
Okay. What's your drug today?
Meth and weed.
What does meth do for you?
It makes me wet and scrumptious.
And how much are you smoking?
Methamphetamines a day, $50,000 worth. Because I have to include everybody. Because I'm the orderer.
How are you making money today?
With this video shoot.
No, but that's just right now.
Oh yeah, I prostitute.
You do?
Yeah, an escort in fancy restaurants for food.
But you're staying in a tent around the corner.
Yeah, all the time. I am a 10, and Gil was a 10.
Tell me about living. You've been on Skid Row how many years?
7.
7 years.
Wow.
Tell me about that.
I was 3 years incarcerated in the Mexico Cali sexual goddamn. They took me and they had my arm cut off for 3 years straight. And then they like put it back on with like a new bone. And then they told me to county, and then they told me that I have blame cancer called bone marrow cancer, leukemia. And so I've realized it that my bone is the cancer is coming out of my teeth because I have etched into my teeth from tweaking. And so I think it's called sculpting, and so I did my own face, how does it look?
You look beautiful today.
Thank you.
You always look different. Every day I see you, you're different.
Yeah.
Different hair, different makeup.
Yeah, and I can buy some real nails like real girls.
How old are you?
37 years old.
37. Do you have kids?
She's so young.
Yes, I do.
Where are they?
They're at the food stamp office, waiting in line.
How long have they been there?
6 months.
Got it.
I have permission. They told me I wanted to.
Yeah. Your family is where?
On the highways and freeways. FVVHYs. You remember, like, they're like highway for entrances. Like, we're on a closed set. Like, come on now. Get tasty with your business. You're like you're not going anywhere. Like, because I got diagnosed with cancer yesterday. And I have had it this whole time. And I'm like, I'm a millennium old.
You look pretty healthy for a cancer patient.
Yeah, right? Like, I was in the real hospital. Like, I wasn't in no concrete cemented cell that they gave me more than enough food to eat and had let me stare at all of a sudden finding black guy. And he was like, I am the nigga that let me take your handprints from your hands fine behind.
I think she's a little too high, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's high. She seems high.
You are not pregnant. And I'm like 4 babies pregnant. And I'm like, oh my God.
How many kids you have?
4 in here. On the way.
4 on the way.
Yeah, and they're due September 3rd of 2022.
Multiple dads? Or one dad?
Multiple twins.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, they are all my clones.
They're all clones?
They're multiple, like 2 identical twins.
Oh, they're twins.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like a 2 set, like 2 twos identical.
Tell me about the guys who
So
pick you
4
up
babies.
when you're working the street.
I've been over here and I prefer 65 and under.
65 and under?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Yeah, that's how it goes. You go 0 to 65 and then 65 back to 0. And you just keep going up and down. That's how you live forever. Because your body results treatment of what comes
So
up.
a guy rolls up, picks you up in his car, takes you where?
to the parking lot, and then they have fucked me, and then they pay me
How much you make?
$25 a client, cash.
Using condoms and stuff like that?
Yeah, I had to get 2 emergency dishes though, because I was having my homies fuck me just for filming. So
$25. Are you serious? I feel like maybe I could make more. Can I not? Do you think? I feel like I could make more than $25. I would say I would minimum 150. Minimum. I don't go to the gym. I haven't been going to the gym lately, but I don't go. I haven't been going. I've been going to the gym like constantly, but not recently. But I don't go to the gym just for nothing. You know what I mean? Minimum. I said minimum 150. You start with 150, and you tell them just a good time, and then if they want to do more things, you start adding more. For sure, for sure.
Pay off a couple days. Like, I've been gone this long and they haven't seen my face, so might as well get that look in their brains and be their homegirl.
So are you happy?
No, I'm Juliana Hardshaver.
You what?
Juliana Hardshaver.
No, but do you get depressed? Do you get angry?
Oh,
Do you
no,
get
not at
anxious?
all. I have schizophrenia.
You do?
Yeah. I just got out of the hospital. I found out I have schizophrenia. Unless he was telling me. So maybe my doctor has schizophrenia. Wanted me to prescribe him some methamphetamines and some goddamn weed. And I was like, how long does it take to get a lighter from a store?
Have you taken medications for that before?
Yeah, I dumped a whole bottle of Risperdal in my mouth.
But you're not taking anything currently?
No.
Crystal meth is your medication.
Yes.
How many days will you stay up on that?
My whole life.
Do you sleep at all?
No.
You never sleep.
No.
Do you have friends here on the street?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Acquaintances or friends?
Friends.
Really? That's nice.
Like, we're all friends.
You like it here?
Yes.
Do you see yourself living here the rest of your life or leaving one day? Or what do you
Yeah, I see myself living here for the rest of my life.
living here the rest of it?
Yeah. Like, they gave me 5 years to live at Gable Gardens and Suites. And they were nice about it. They're like, you can't have a handgun, but you're going to be hired for 5 years because that's how long you have left to live. And then maybe they were like trying to plan a surprise wedding for me or something. And maybe I was like, fuck you and your bitch ass husband, bitch. He fucks and sucks me. What?
When's the last time you talked to your family?
Wanda Sykes. Sykes. I was in the psych mental health treatment dignity health. And I got hired as an actual patient doctor specialist. And so I do understand how many more minutes are we going to be on film?
Oh, we're almost done.
Okay.
Almost done. When's the last time you talked to your parents, your family?
This morning. The hospital doctor had drove all the way to 7th and Stanford right there. And was like, ain't you home from the hospital, huh? And I was like, yeah, big pimpin' daddy. And he was like, I'll be right back. I have to go make sure that I still have a job. And I was like, he'll be right here. He's coming in here no matter what. And I didn't even...
I see that, dark, hard drugs will make someone a schizophrenic. What can I say? I can say it now. A schizophrenic. It's a skit and it's a phrenic. It's a skit and it's a phrenic. And it's a skit and it's a phrenic. A schizophrenic. I can say it now.
Asked him if he could come in there. I'm like, I have my legs sticking out the tent because he's gonna find me. Any more questions?
Yeah. Have you had any terrible things happen to you while you're
Never.
working down here?
Nope.
Nothing on Skid Row?
Nothing.
Nothing bad has happened to you?
Nothing bad.
That's remarkable.
It's all plastic surgery. We need plastic surgery drugs. You better, cuz I'll come kill your ass, bitch. Said I thought that this was a New York undercover bitch shit. Thought a rapper, best people broke nasty. What the fuck a word dick to
It's
me
like,
got in.
I bet it's hard for him because he's sober, and it's like he's seeing how he's talking. The person is understanding what he's saying, but they are somewhere else, and the people that are supposed to be taken care of are just in the streets. Living literally in the streets. Living in the streets, doing nothing. The doing nothing, I'm not saying like, oh, get your ass up and work. No, I mean like, they're just rotting. This is how the American government takes care of those that need the most help. They just rot. In plain sight. Plain sight. They're just rotting in plain sight.
Was it taste in my mouth?
And I know that's a fucking worst way of saying it. But what else is going on? They don't, it's like, I'm not trying to diminish them, but the government has done that already, like, so bad. I hate this government so much.
Come fuck me, mouth. I thought Nicki Minaj was better than who? Oh, what is it? The real Nicki Minaj? Like,
what's the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
not to fuck with people's husbands.
That's a good one. All right, darling. Thank you so much for.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you for talking with me.
You're welcome.
Be careful out there.
I will.
Pimp and prostitute. How long is it? Okay, I'm not gonna watch all of it.
You.
Okay. Oh, I forget. I'm sorry, I've been forgetting.
Much better.
That is crazy. It's like, okay. It's like, I like watching, oh, fuck! I cut myself, sorry, it hurts. I was moving my leg. I like watching hoarders because, like, you're not seeing acting. What actors will want to imitate, you see it. True flesh emotions. True trauma. This is just like it, like... It's so funny. That's why acting is such an art, because like true life and acting, there's some people that you don't even, and there's people that say, when does a character leave and when does the person leave, like it's dark. You know what I mean? Like this is so similar. Like this is no acting. This is just how they are as human beings.
All right, Master J and Lil Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys from?
Well, I'm originally from Galveston, Texas. Been out here pretty much all my life. I've been all over California.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Inglewood, California.
And Master J, where are you from originally?
I'm from Ohio.
And so Lil Mama is one of your girls.
This is my bottom.
It's your bottom bitch, as you say?
That's right.
And how many girls do you have?
I had at most it's 5. Right now I only have 3.
And how did you guys grow up? How did you grow up, Master J?
Well, I grew up homeless. Well, I grew up with single parent, and I just wanted to find out what was going on. I went, found some friends and then ran across, I had my first hoe at the age of 13. They were 16 years old. You see what I'm saying? I used to have them go up in the school bathroom and turn tricks and give me their lunch money or whatever else they have.
And where did you learn that?
Oh, what a fucking low man. Stealing from a woman. That is such a low man. A man that steals from a woman. Basically, you're stealing from her. What the hell? So little.
That was a possibility at 13.
I met a pimp out there on Figueroa. He was my friend. He took me under his wing. I needed extra money because my mom couldn't give me everything I wanted. I had big dreams, and she couldn't fulfill it, and so I wanted to help the household. And that's where I got the idea at right there.
And you've been doing it ever since?
I've been doing it ever since.
So the arrangement, Lil Mama, is what? You give Master J all of your money?
Pretty much. I mean, I don't mind giving him all of the money because he also, when I give him all the money, he gives me money too, like for myself.
He takes care of you.
Yeah, so pretty much, I give it to him because he, is in control of, making sure we have food and clothes and toiletries and stuff like that because we're homeless.
It's what you call, I'm just a business manager right there. I'm not no pimp, I'm not no player, I'm just a business manager. What it is, I make sure she have what she needs with what she earn. I just get a percentage of what it is. You see what I'm saying?
And if she gets in trouble with one of her tricks?
I am the one.
You come, you
and
step in?
Yes, I also have associates that handle such.
So you're a little bit of protection for her as well?
Most definitely. No one messes with Master J's girls.
Have you done prison time?
Excuse me?
Have you done prison time?
I did not answer that question.
Okay. And if Lil Mama gets arrested, which is not such a...
She's well taken care of.
Yeah. And how much will you make a night, Lil Mama?
It varies. I made like on a slow day, it's like 5 to a rack. It's like 5 to 1,000. But I make like $1,500 to $2,000 a day.
Oh, really? And have you had bad experiences with some of the guys that pick you up?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stuff has happened?
Victor barely. I couldn't hear him. Did he say anything? Do you say anything? What's his name? Master J. Have you said anything, Mr. Master J?
I mean, I've had them play games with me. I mean, I don't know what the intentions are, but like, to be honest with you, I did a date the other day for a couple $100, right? And, come to find out they were all fake 20.
Oh, they're paying you with fake money?
Yeah, so I was, that pissed me off. But
of course. Who
I guess that's how life is.
And you've been doing this since how long, Lil Mama?
I've been pretty much all my life.
What age did you start?
I started I'm thinking because I had my son at the age of 18. So I pretty much got out there at 19 years of age. And I'm 43 now.
And tell me about how you grew up. You had both parents?
Well, the thing about that is that they divorced very early. So I was always moving around. I went from staying with mom to staying with dad to staying with grandma, having, step parents and, So, I mean, I can't say that I was poor, but I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Any abuse when you were a kid? Physical, sexual, anything like that?
No.
And Master J, what personality traits do you have that help you do this? Not everyone can be a pimp, right?
No, everyone can be a pimp. No, what you have to do. Well, see, I'm more of like of service. I like to consider myself just a service to the public. There's a lot of lonely men out there. There's a lot of people that like company, lonely men and women. And I've always been a people person. So what I do there is I just, give them what they need, what they can't find on their own. Just to bring joy in one's life. That's my mom. I got the top. My babies, as you can see, very beautiful. I don't, have nothing under that. If they ain't a 10, I don't want to work with them.
And what is your style? I've talked to a lot of pimps, and some are ladies' men. They're smooth talkers. Some guys are a little more aggressive.
No, it's not. I would consider myself as just being a realist and a freestyle. I'm a free spirit, man. You have your choice. I give you the opportunity to do something for yourself. I like them to go to school. I like them to do their thing. It's all about them. It's all about bringing them up, picking them up, not tearing them down. You see what I'm saying? I done had a couple.
But you're literally making them prostitute themselves. If that's what they want, then that's good for them. They should stay with the money, and you should. Or you could also be like, well, I can help you by this. I'll put a 401k in your case. I will put a life pension. We'll set you up so that you can pay all your bills on time. And then you can pay me a good fee of $30 a session. You know what I mean? Similar to that, but where she's getting way more than just. This is basically feudalism, basically, in a small scale, in a one-person scale. Your money is my money, and even though you want to leave, you're not able to leave, and you won't be able to leave because I am the one holding you down.
I worked with for maybe a year or something like this. They got out the game, they went to school while they was doing it, and now they, professional career women.
Do you think the relationship between a pimp and a prostitute is sometimes a recreation of the father-daughter relationship that a lot of these women had or didn't have?
That's a good question there, my man. But the thing is, you have a lot of lonely women out there that want that father figure. You see what I'm saying? But you have to balance it out. Yes, I'm dad, but I'm also your friend. You feel me?
Well, a father is also a friend. A father has to be a friend. Wow, there's a lot of people with daddy issues. A lot of them. Thankfully, my dad and my mother were great parents. Amazing parents. I would consider them the best parents ever. Wow.
So you're their business manager, you're their boyfriend, you're their daddy,
That's it right there. You have to be all things in one. I'm your superhero. I'm all that in one.
Do you guys have children?
Not yet.
I'm sorry?
No.
No, we don't.
You guys been in love before?
Excuse me?
Have you been in love?
We're in love now. We was in love at first sight.
And yes, I just wanted to make a comment. As far as the pimp and prostitution thing, it can be a together thing, but there's also cases where it's like, a separate thing because like ones are for themselves, but that's not the case here.
Are drugs a part of the picture for you guys?
It was once. And it all depends on what you call drugs. See, alcohol is a drug. So it all depends on what you call drugs. Never got into anything heavy. Drink some, you'll find someone that like to do, this or that. We'll put it that way, without, incriminating ourselves.
Little Mama, do you find being a little high helps you do this every night?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. We're trying to survive, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? We have to, we don't have any, paperwork or anything, so we have to try to keep a room, you know what I mean? We have to eat, we have to, so it all goes together. It all goes together with us. There, sometimes there's drugs, sometimes there's not. Sometimes,
And you guys are basically living from hotel room to motel room?
Yeah, we pretty much try to go to the same place and get a room every day.
And do business out of that room?
Can I help you?
I kind of, that's really for us. So I have to do my business like around it. But like I said, we're trying to survive. We are trying to survive, that's honest. We're trying to we talk and we're trying to make up plans for other, you know, resources.
Do you think you're addicted to this lifestyle?
Who?
Either of you? I mean, do you think this lifestyle is addicting?
Yeah, it can be very addicting, and I'm glad that I'm at the point where I'm pretty much over it.
You're over it?
Yeah, I'm ready to just do some normal things.
What was the best time of your life?
It was the best time of my life. Well, I've had, you know, I guess a few different times. That's kind of hard.
Okay.
That one's kind of hard.
What was the worst time of your life?
The worst time. Oh, being separated from my family.
Are you close to your family today?
Wow. Poor girlie, like, speak for yourself. And it's just crazy. Like, both of them had goals and dreams. They were clean slates whenever they were children. And something. But it wasn't like that. People say, yeah, it was a different style of living. You met someone nice, someone cool. And, you know, weeds, like all the plants that kill or take nutrients. You know, weeds that are bad. They also grow like, you know, like any other plant would. You don't see them coming. You don't see problems emerging from your life until they are there. And they are emerging from the actions and the effect. They are the effects, and they're being made by the actions that you do on a daily basis. Not one day, or it could be for some people as easy as a second. For some people it takes time. You do one thing here, you do another thing there. Oh, life is so complicated. I love it.
I'm trying to be.
Does your family not approve of what you're doing?
No.
Yeah. Do you get depressed sometimes, little mama?
Yeah. Yes.
So it's a rough way to spend your days, right?
Yeah.
What do you think most squares don't understand about the game? What do outsiders not see? That it's one of the oldest professions in the world. And it's to bring joy. They look down, when they look down on on my business associates, it bothers me.
I get that. Azul, please stop acting brand new. I get that. Prostitution is the oldest form of, what is it?
It's to bring joy. They look down when the oldest professions in the world.
Mm-hmm. Oldest profession,
and it's,
for sure.
It's to bring joy. They look down when they look down on my business associates.
Since when money was attested, there was another currency. If there is exchange of goods, this is one of the goods that human beings have had, no matter when and what. And it's one that makes everything so similar. Everything, like, humans are complex yet so similar, and that's why history, I feel like, always repeats itself because of how similar everybody fucking is. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
It bothers me, and I just say it's for their enjoyment. I mean, it's like they dirty, but they're not. They bring in joy. They out to bring joy, at their expense. You see, but a square always go look down until they get bit.
Oh.
Once they get bit by that forbidden apple, then they more like they spend more than the.
I think she's very high right now.
Thank her.
Is it sometimes not exactly just sex for money. Sometimes you're getting the watch or the jewelry or the wallet or something like that, money from the guy. Does that happen?
I mean, it has, you know, but it's not really about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, there are good times where you don't have to really. I'll be with someone.
Azul, what are you
else
doing?
on me for a while, and I'm not. I don't.
Pissing me off. It's pissing me off. You want to use the restroom, right? So bad. Lord Jesus Christ. I cannot with that cat sometimes. He be making me mad, for real. FR.
Don't even do anything.
Just to have company. See, just to be a vent. A lot of men out there just want somebody to talk to, have a prelay on their side. They fantasize in their head. And they go home to their wife or their boyfriend or whoever.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in your years of doing this?
Oh my. Well, I seen, on both ends, I seen women get mutilated. None of my business associates, but I seen other women get mutilated. I seen men get, tore up. It's just, it's wild. That's why you have to pick and choose. And I always ask my associates, just don't jump into any car on a dream. Just don't jump in any car. Be picky. Be choosy. You see what I'm saying? Because, who knows? A cycle could be a past.
No, Mama, do you find you have to use your intuition sometimes with?
I love the way that he takes pictures because it really shows you them. It really shows you them. You really get an idea, and more whenever someone. That's why fashion. It's also. You think this is just regular clothing, but it is. It is crazy. It's fucking crazy.
With customers? Are there guys that you'll just say no to?
Yeah.
How has the game changed? You've been doing this for a while. With the flashy dressers.
I also think because he puts them in a, like, you see it's colorful and that, but in the picture they're just black and white. They're so like old pictures. Like I just imagine them like, let me show you. I really see them like what's it called? I kinda imagine them like kinda like this, Those were their style of clothing. And one day someone's gonna be looking at pictures, and even though nobody really dresses the same, there is some formality, as they have some type of similarity as well. Like, I just imagine this, like, it's basically the same thing. There's technology, but how has it really helped it? Oh wow, look at those. You see? You get a sense of who's the person, who she was. She was a white lady, a poor white lady. And it's like she's wearing this and you see her outfit and then you see them and their outfit. How like similar it is, but not really. It's so crazy. I like it.
That's why you're picky.
Use your other guys. How has the game changed? You've been doing this for a while. With the flashy dressers and the fancy cars and all that.
Yeah, it's widespread. I mean, the way the cost of living and all that with everything has changed. The economy.
Technology too.
Yeah, the economy it's changed now. You know, the women is getting much younger. To where that's how I come up with going out of state, state to state to state, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just getting, and the drugs have a lot to do with it. The addictions is driving a lot of women out there. You have a lot more renegade women out there, so-called working for their own, this or that, and it's not the same as the old days.
And you guys will travel to other states?
Yeah, we've been places, but on business, but we yet to go. Like you said, we come down to our retirement days. Now it's time to get back. Little picket fence house with a picket fence. Lots of kids.
All right, Master J and Lil Mama, thank you so much for talking with me, and good luck with where you guys go from here.
And thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Okay, my cat is asking me. Give me a second. So freaking annoying. I can't stand him sometimes, like seriously. Don't you dare get in my bed, asshole. Wow, but that's so cool. Oh my god. I'll watch that tomorrow. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, that me. Oh, what's interesting? Let's just read. Let's see what else is out there. Ooh. I love pimple popping. I'm single, that seems like an option.
Thinking about whether I'm gonna want to have sex with her or not, it's probably not a good idea.
Is that gonna stop you?
Probably not.
This idiot, man. Are you serious?
She's not a healthy person. I think she needs to do a lot of workouts.
Oh,
when I hear her say that stuff, it just makes me feel like maybe I'm.
I think I seen this story, and yeah, she's in all the right to get the fuck away from him. Like, he was such an asshole.
Not good enough.
Stop being lazy and go to do some workout, honey.
Okay.
Almost there, lazy. Lazy.
Oh my god. Why would I be with someone who keeps downgrading me?
Physically, I'm attracted to Nicole, but it's not like, just like, for example, 55%.
Oh, only 55% of hers is good. I would be so pissed off if someone just told me only 55% of you is likable or I like. Then fuck you, I don't want that.
55%.
That's fucked up.
Hey,
What?
where are you going?
I'm going to get my wallet.
Bring me my red.
That was my knife.
I kinda do like her, but she is a psycho. I could never be like that.
Can I have a key?
Yes, you can have a key.
Bye, bitch.
This is horrible.
What is the problem? I am coming back.
And I feel amazing, fantastic. I feel so happiness.
Oh my God!
Lord Jesus, please no.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
I have a lengthy criminal record. I've been in jail, I've been in prison. I was accused of burning my own house, and then a few years ago, I was in a very terrible relationship.
Honestly, that beard and that hair and those blue eyes is doing it to me. I'm not even listening what he's saying. What the hell is he even saying?
She took out a mercy protector order on me. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright.
911, what's your emergency?
It's cool. You can come over here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Women don't really understand the ways that men work in their brains. If you think of the brain of the man, there is boxes in his brain. The woman, when there's something small, it tends to get really big.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Wait, what did he say?
There's boxes in his brain. The woman, when there's something small, it tends to get really big.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do, that's why. Get really big in his brain. The woman, when there's something small, it tends to get really big.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it.
Women,
what a fucking asshole.
You're very emotional.
What the fuck?
So, have you thought about asking my dad for a job?
No, I'm not gonna ask him.
So you're not gonna ask him?
It's stupid, Lip.
Your attitude is stupid.
Forget about
It's
it.
not that hard.
Forget about it.
Ask him for a job.
I don't want to ask for him for a job.
Because if you're pregnant and I'm over
gonna
here
solve it.
stressed out and
I'm
pregnant.
gonna solve it. Don't terrorize me with your pregnancy.
Don't terrorize me. The baby's a terrorist.
Clean my ass. My whole family animal is so clean. Take this, huh?
Well, he really has no name.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. This bitch looks nasty. It's missing hair. She has gone through it.
Your first bowl of American cereal?
Oh, okay. Let's try. I can feel a lot of sugar.
We love sugar.
I heard about that. This will be your treat meal.
My cheat meal.
Yeah, but it is not exactly healthy.
Cook
Are your
for
mom
me,
eating
right?
this too?
No, I don't eat that.
Okay, good. I can see.
Hey,
I want you to stay
buddy.
friend. Okay, good. I can see.
Hey, she did that. She's like, hon, you should learn some of your mom.
I wanted to stay friends.
Yeah, I don't want to be friends. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna walk away completely.
Okay, we're like, okay. Respect her choice.
Put weight on.
Wonderful. Enjoy your life.
Maybe that's why she doesn't want to be friends. Maybe that's why. You're insecure, man.
I will, now you're not in it.
O Paulo tá se esforçando muito pra me fazer feliz, tá procurando
Wait, I
casa.
can read that fast. Give me a second.
O Paulo tá se
I realize that Paul is trying to
esforçando
really hard
muito pra me fazer
to make me
feliz,
happy.
tá procurando
He's looking for a house.
casa, tá? Essa é a chance
And this is his chance
dele
to show
mostrar que pode cuidar de nós.
like he can take care of us.
Ah, the ghetto!
The
ghetto!
That's a lie.
I love sex. I like lust. I like the energy, the fire, the passion. I want to have sex 4 or 5 times
This is disgusting. And I know a lot of bitches, meaning a lot of gay guys that be dating men like that.
Time to date.
Oh, hell no!
3 would be great, but Vanessa doesn't hold the same type of importance. When we do it, she's just like, okay, let's do it.
3 hours for fucking sex is ridiculous. Like, come on, let's go.
I kept telling you on the phone my dad can't come till January.
Dad, you know that.
No, I don't. I was like,
Yeah,
I don't get it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what the I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh my God, you guys don't get it. I'm not from here. I don't know.
Okay.
I need you to transfer me.
Okay, no, okay, I haven't seen it. Maybe it's out of context because I get her. You're in a different country. You're so overwhelmed. Poor girlie.
I need $3,000 today to prove that you want me to be here and to prove that you're going to step up.
What kind of crying is this? Honestly, been there, done that, Mr. Worldwide.
Get your and get out my room. What are you doing here, Michael? That's not gonna work this time.
It's not gonna work. You see her, how dare you? Oh my god, I love her necklace and earrings. Super cute. Honestly, whenever I have my hair in a ponytail, that shit is going like that. Get her. Honestly, I fucking get her.
Oh my god, what is that?
No, Michael.
Wow.
Here's your cake, Michael.
So much of it was able to stay in there.
The rice is done. We're almost
Don't
ready.
touch me.
We're
You
almost
don't
ready.
respect me. And you're drunk. Oh my god, I'm scared of you.
Whoa.
A low-class drunk man.
Whoa. She's always
Wow.
calling low class. Like, what is this low class stuff? Like, I don't understand.
And who was your ex-wife? She probably also this class.
What makes you better than anyone else?
I
You say everyone's low class and this and this. What
Who
makes
everyone?
you better? Tell me.
Everyone.
You. What makes you
Who
better
everyone?
than anyone?
It's
Prove
sad,
me wrong. Wow.
but I want to be honest with you because I like you. He told me to say hi to my roommate and that she's really pretty.
I don't get this, okay?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
true. That happened.
And my roommate, by the way, she's 26.
I still want to be with him.
What a dumb bitch. No, she likes the cloud. She loves clouding. Loves the cloud.
Ed, are you willing to give your relationship with Liz another try?
No.
I mean, I was the one that broke up with you like 7 times. You never broke up with me. You never stopped trying. I was always the one that.
Wash your dignity, mamas. And not even in the floor, it's gone.
That kicked you out.
So, Liz, would you get back together with Ed?
I've missed Ed a lot this last month.
Girl.
I still love him.
Girl. What a dumb bitch.
Ed, yes or no? You want to give it another shot or no?
I don't know. I can't answer that right now.
All the women in his life have treated him like shit. So he's the one trying. He has gotten used to that. So when he sees something different, not his type.
I need a hand.
Yeah, well, nothing I can do now. I'm busy.
Okay, no. Come here for a second.
No, I can't. I'm busy mopping.
Do the hard things, Ron.
Like what? Change diaper. No, that's your job.
Oh.
You have a child. You get literally no choice.
I do have a choice because I have a wife. Don't I?
Wow, dude. Wow. People be having kids without even knowing who they married. Wow. Oh, of course they are all together. He's so fine. Oh, that kind of stuff. She's so funny. Let's see what's out there. Oh, okay. I've been wanting to see this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forget. I keep forgetting.
What you are looking at is.
Honestly, great. Qué bien.
Considered the most densely populated place that
This and that's it. I gotta go night.
ever existed. On an area of just 6.5 acres, or 4 football fields, dozens of individual buildings have merged into one solid organism that houses shops, restaurants, churches, private homes, and virtual.
No parking lot inside. No parking lot inside. Where's the parking lot? I don't see any parking lots here. I don't see no parking lot here. Where's the parking lots at? When life was good.
Organism that houses shops, restaurants, churches, private homes, and virtually everything that makes a city. While the outside facing apartment.
Hey, hold up. I'm sorry, I hate my hair so much. It's so freaking annoying. Oh, play this in different ways. Let's see. I think yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Apartments get to enjoy sunlight. A vast majority are located within this block, full of dark pathways. It is a giant urban maze that attracted all kinds of people with reasons to hide. This is Kowloon Walled City.
Oh, I love it. It's so pretty.
To understand just how incredibly closely packed people lived here, let's compare this city with other places. Take the East Village in New York City, located in Lower Manhattan.
I love New York.
There's a small park in the center, but other than that, it is a pretty dense neighborhood with historic row houses and more recent large apartment buildings. Based on the 2010 US Census, just over 44,000 people live here. That results in a population density significantly higher than for all of New York City, and New York is the most densely populated city in the United States. By all means, this is a dense place. But let's compare it to Kowloon Walled City. In 1980 to Kowloon Walled City.
Wow, love the 3D aspect of geology. I love geology, or geography. Geography, I love geography. Like maps and all that shit. I think it's geography. I know I'm not wrong. Am I stupid? No. Yeah. I always wanted to, whenever I was little, I wanted to be the people that draw the maps. Like, I thought that was so fucking cool.
In 1987, a survey estimated that 33,000 people live here. The density is simply astounding. And in reality, the number might have been even bigger, with some estimates going up to 50,000 people.
Wow.
Perhaps the strangest thing about Kowloon Walled City, however, is just how abruptly it ends. While everything is crammed into this tight block of buildings, behind the sharp walls of the city, there are relatively spaced out buildings, and even a park with sports fields. So why was everything crammed into this small block? The answer is that Kowloon Walled City wasn't part of the rest of Hong Kong, but had its own legal status. The walled city began as nothing more than a small Chinese military outpost, stationing about 10 guards. It really started to take shape more than a century later, when the outpost was expanded by the construction of a larger fort.
Wow, so it was just this small fort, and then for 200 years, almost 200 years. That's crazy. Nothing was going on, and then poof.
At the same time, the nearby harbor of Canton began to gain importance. Chinese tea was a hot commodity for British.
Oh, don't even mention tea. I love tea. And more, sometimes when it's milky, like they put milk in it. If there's no milk, if you put sugar, that's still doable. I love it.
Traders who purchased it in staggering volumes, allowing this region to prosper. However, the trade relationship was notably unbalanced. While the British bought large quantities of tea, the Chinese had little need for goods from Europe.
When has that never been the case?
To improve this trade balance, the British began to illegally import opium from India to China. This scheme proved effective, with the widespread consumption of the drug escalating rapidly. This led to an addiction epidemic, which wreaked havoc on the Chinese economy. Recognizing this crisis, the imperial government took decisive action to halt the opium trade, but this move led to a heated conflict, which would later be known as the First Opium War between Great Britain and the Chinese Empire. Britain won the war and subsequently occupied Hong Kong in 1841. The walled city was not affected as it was located on the island nearby, and as a result of this loss, the Chinese Empire decided to reinforce the fort at Kowloon by building large walls around it, giving the area its lasting name, Kowloon Walled City.
Wow, and they had space right there. Look at that, all the space that they had. And I bet they didn't think it was gonna get to the scale that it got.
At the heart of this fortress, they built a yamen, which is the main office from which this outpost is administered.
Oh my God,
the tensions between China and Britain continued on, ultimately leading to the Second Opium War in 1860.
Wow.
As a result,
opium is not fucking new. Opium, I hate how opium can control. It has always controlled people. Wow.
The Kowloon Peninsula too fell into British hands. And the final boundary negotiation took place in 1898, resulting in a 99-year lease of the new territories to Britain.
How long?
A 99-year lease of the new in 1898, resulting in a 99-year lease of the new territories to Britain.
Wow.
This is, in short, the story of how Hong Kong became a British colony as it is commonly known. But what is often overlooked is that the convention included one specific exception: the Kowloon Walled City, which is located inside the new territories, a Chinese enclave in the middle of British Hong Kong. As time moved on, both the Chinese and the British administrations showed a lack of interest in the walled city, leaving it to its own fate. The desolate barracks soon became makeshift homes for squatters seeking refuge. and recognizing the need for community structures, a Protestant church seized the opportunity to establish a senior home within the historic Yamen. But the peaceful existence of this enclave was shattered in 1937 when war erupted between Japan and China. The full-scale invasion initiated by Japan emerged as the central conflict in the Pacific throughout World War II, and by 1942 Japan had taken control of vast swaths of northern China, as well as holding various coastal exclaves, one of them being Hong Kong, which they utilized as a strategic military base. The Japanese expanded the local Kai-tak airport, and to do so they needed building materials. Therefore, they tore down the walls of Kowloon Walled City, which was located right near the airport. The end of the Second World War saw Hong Kong revert to British control. Simultaneously, the newly founded People's Republic of China in 19...
Wait, you can see it. Hey, communism. I think that's what it is, right? I could be wrong.
1949 reasserted its right over the Kowloon Walled City. Practically, however, neither the Chinese nor the British took control of this area. And with a massive wave of refugees in the wake of the Chinese Civil War, the need for cheap living space in Hong Kong was immense. And so, in the decades that followed, a maze of buildings grew ever higher and denser. Single houses became multi-story buildings, became 14-story skyscrapers. The sunlit streets turned into shaded paths.
That would have been super cute, like little by little, forming and forming and forming.
Until they were eventually completely blocked from sunlight. Within the confines of the walled city, the laws of Hong Kong were not enforced. Any construction within the city proceeded without adhering to any building codes, with one singular exception. Due to the city's close proximity to Kai-tak Airport, a strict height limit of 14 stories was enforced. Kowloon Walled City was located right along the path into the airport. Landings at Kai-tak were one of a kind, with pilots navigating through Hong Kong's mountainous terrain, flying remarkably close to the walled city on final approach. The highest priced apartments were those facing the outside, followed by those near the internal courtyard. These units offered the precious commodity of sunlight and fresh air. You could add a caged balcony to your apartment, cleverly expanding your living space. But most of the units were located inside, in extremely unhealthy conditions. This is a plan for a typical building inside the city.
Oh my god, so freaking cute.
With no windows, people here were completely dependent on electric light. There also was no waste management in place, which led to catastrophic air quality. Frequently, rubbish was simply disposed on one of the city's rooftops, or thrown into one of the shafts between buildings. The air is said to have been constantly stuffy and polluted by the many factories that operated inside the city. As for clean water, a mere 6 official water stations served the entire city, which means residents often had to carry the water over long distances. In terms of electricity, few actually paid for the service. Instead, most residents opted to illegally tap into external cables, routing them through the city's intricate maze of narrow passageways.
Wow.
These harsh living conditions attracted not just those looking for a cheap place to live. The city's ambiguous legal status also attracted those who saw potential for unique business opportunities within its shadowy confines.
Wow.
The walled city became a popular hub for dentists, Many of those had obtained their qualifications in mainland China, but found their licenses unrecognized in British-governed Hong Kong. This rendered them unable to legally practice elsewhere in the city. The absence of regulatory oversight also allowed various workshops, such as those specializing in metal fabrication, to flourish within the city. And kitchens were selling popular food items that were outlawed in the rest of Hong Kong.
That is so crazy. It was like the best city ever, honestly, in my case. Wow.
Such as dog meat. Generally, food production was a common business inside the city, despite the completely unsanitary conditions. It is even said that many of the delicacies processed here over the day ended up on the plates of expensive restaurants across Hong Kong later in the night. While these kinds of businesses within the walled city skirted the edge of legality, others plunged straight into the realms of serious criminal activity. Just because this city is free from the laws of Hong Kong did not mean it was a space without order. Power structures still exist, with the triads, notorious criminal gangs, controlling the city. While businesses did not pay taxes, many of them were forced to pay protection money to these groups. And the triads themselves engaged in illegal businesses, such as soliciting prostitution, opium dens, and in the later years venturing into heroin trafficking. The Hong Kong authorities found themselves in a difficult position, not wanting to let the growing addiction problem get out of hand. A permanent police presence inside the city would be an affront to China, which still claims the territory as its own. Therefore, in the mid-1970s, the authorities decided to carry out many isolated raids, with police officers storming the city for short periods of time, arresting criminals, confiscating drugs, and then leaving again.
That's so crazy. Like, this is so much fun. Like, being a cop, an English cop in Hong Kong in the 1980s. Fucking crazy, honestly. Like, wow. Who would have thought?
In addition, various private aid organizations established themselves, operating a kindergarten as well as a Christian missionary youth center that offers help with addiction. The historic Yamen in the middle of the city became a popular social spot, hosting public events for the city's residents. Even though the situation in the city improved in parts, it was again geopolitical reasons that ultimately ushered in the final chapter of the city. Its legal status was a result of the 99-year lease of the surrounding new territories, and it is precisely that countdown that was coming to an end. In 1984, after years of negotiations, Great Britain and China agreed on a handover of all of Hong Kong back to China. This handover was scheduled to take place in 1997, but the breakthrough in negotiations also cleared up the dispute regarding Kowloon Walled City. Despite massive resistance from the city's residents, the two governments jointly decided that the social situation, the risk of fire breaking out, as well as the fear of any of the buildings collapsing, would justify the complete evacuation and demolition of the city. With the start of the demolition in 1993, Kowloon Walled City came to an end. But as the city fades into memory, two diametrically opposed ideas of its existence emerge. The dystopian image of the city inspired a large number of fictional depictions in film and art, often showcasing Kowloon Walled City as a futuristic hotbed of crime and corruption. As such,
so cool, so tiny, so cuddling in.
The city inspired tons of dystopian fantasies. However, what gets lost here is that this city was also a vibrant, tightly knit community. As chaotic as the city may appear from the outside, there was actually a lot of order. And the notion of complete chaos is simply wrong. You could send a letter to someone living inside the city, and despite the apparent chaos, it would get delivered just fine. People came here with nothing. They then raised children, established businesses, and then had to self-organize those aspects of city life that the lack of government had left out. To many, Kowloon Walled City is a symbol of Hong Kong, showing that hard-working people were able to create community even despite harsh conditions. Today, on the side of the walled city, there is a park where remains of the historical city can be found in several places, such as the historic Yamen building still standing, as well as a small model remembering the urban monolith that once stood here. It's easy to vilify, and it's just as easy to romanticize a place like this. Ultimately, the answer might lie somewhere in the middle.
Super freaking cute.
The story of Kowloon Walled City is one I've been meaning to tell for a long time, because it's a story that explores the intersections of architecture, history, and culture. Looking at changes of urban places throughout the decades, I think, can be incredibly insightful to understand the world we live in. One of my favorite videos I did that explores exactly these intersections is my video about the construction of the original Twin Towers, in which I explain how these buildings completely changed how skyscrapers are built. This video is
Wow, well, it was nice watching a bunch of videos, but I gotta go to the night because I'm fucking tired. I'm so tired, honestly. It'd be like that sometimes, to be honest, but